everyone. All right, we're starting off. It's 10:30. Welcome to my live stream. We're going to be working on the Leo April general outlook. All right, I'm going to get right into your Celtic spread. Just letting you all know that this month on my channel, I am giving away this deck, the Beautiful Creatures Tarot deck and tarot and box set, basically, with the book. Beautiful, beautiful deck, beautiful box set. All you have to do is be subscribe to my channel. Let me know that you're interested in the drawing. All right, let's give people a chance to join. Hello, got to be more careful. How you doing? Welcome everyone, welcome. Leo rising, nice. I've got my moon in Leo. I'm a Sagittarius with a moon in Leo. For those of you who are new to my channel, whenever you watch my videos, if you see a box set on the side, that means that's the box set that I'm giving away this month on my channel. And all you have to do is be subscribed and let me know you're interested in the drawing. End of the month, I announced the winner. All right, Leo, we're going to get ready to get right into your spread. One more shuffle, and then I'm going to cut your deck, and we can get right into it. For April 2020. All right, guys, straight out we have, wow, 7 of Cups, covered by 8 of Wands. There's the Sun and the King of Wands. Emperor energy, 8 of Cups, second 8 so far, interesting. A lot of boundary issues. Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, you have 5 of Pentacles, interesting. And the Ace of Cups, you do round off with a new love. Coming in at the bottom, you have the 1111 card. Wow. Well, this is an interesting spread. All right, we're talking about boundaries, right? Certainly establishing authority. But we're also talking about a wish come true. So this is quite interesting. Let's get right into it. I'm going to come back to the 4 of Wands, of course. Hello, Ski 187. 7 of Cups covered by the 8 of Wands. So 7 of Cups is an interesting card. It's really the card of wishful thinking and delusion, illusion, right? Having unrealistic expectations about certain relationships, or sometimes even daydreaming too much about, you know, the perfect scenario, right? The fairy tale. Sometimes it can be a difficult energy, 7 of Cups, because we're daydreaming too much. We're too much in our heads wishing for something perfect, and oftentimes there's disappointment. However, this is an interesting reading because you have this at the center of your reading, and then you round off with an Ace of Cups anyway. Let me move this down a little bit. I hope you guys can see all the cards. So I think that for you, this is almost like a dream come true month, April. Leo, your April is almost like a month where maybe your dreams will come true to a certain degree, because 7 of Cups doesn't have to be unrealistic. It can be an unrealistic vision that you may have, but it can also sometimes be just having that dream for yourself, right? That perfect dream for what you wish to have coming into your life. Now, if you make steps towards that dream, that can be a reality, depending. You got it covered. You got 7 of Cups covered with that 8 of Wands. Now, 8 of Wands is interesting because it seems to me that you have a lot of mixed messages coming in, or you may just be having a lot of attention coming in. This could certainly be for a Leo who has multiple people in their lives, right? Or maybe not even that you have multiple relationships or people that you're dealing with, but you do have perhaps multiple people who are coming into you. Thank you, Rocky Rob, for stopping by. So it's interesting. It almost feels to me like the boundaries that you put in place this month with others that may not be right for you, You know, the restrictions you're putting on yourself and the connection you're having with multiple people this month may be one of the reasons that you round off with your love connection. It could be that you're cutting off energies from various people who may have been trying to get with you, for lack of a better expression, and that focus is allowing you to actually bring in the dream that you have for yourself. Let's go further. This is an interesting spread. And another reason why I believe you have a lot of people coming in for you is because in your conscious position, you have the sun. So you're focusing this month, your focus and your energy, obvious energy, is solar energy. Now, the sun brings clarity and growth, but a lot of times the sun is also associated with the spotlight being on you, right? Center of attention. This is one of the attributes of Leo energy also, and this is why Leo is actually loosely associated with the sun card in tarot, just loosely. We know that strength is your actual tarot card, but there is a connection between Leo and the sun in general. Hello, Vishanti. And the reason why I say this is because it does feel like you are in the sun this April. You are in the spotlight. People are interested. People are looking your way. And certainly if you're rounding off with an Ace of Cups, I'm going to say this can definitely be love interests. In the back of your mind, though, in your subconscious, you're resonating with a King of Wands. So again, this really ties into your Seven of Cups. This is a Leo who has a vision. You have a particular vision for yourself. You know, you have a particular vision for yourself. Sure thing, Vishanti. You can always book a personal reading. You can follow the description and the links are there, or you can email me, either way you want. It's interesting that you have this King of Wands in your subconscious, because I think this is a very idealistic Leo that I'm reading for. This is a very romantic Leo. You're very romantic. You're very idealistic. And I think you have a very specific idea of what you want. Whether it is a fairy tale or not, you're sticking with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I think you're passionate about getting what you want. And even if what you want is a dream, it's like that's your vision, you know? That's your vision with that King of Wands. And the King of Wands generally will succeed at manifesting his vision because of his tenacity, right? Because of his tenacity and because of his faith. This is a little bit of magic happening here, because magic is all about belief, right? True belief. And there's a little bit of magic going on here that is truly allowing you to bring in this Ace of Cups. But again, it requires you to definitely put boundaries in place with certain people. Emperor energy is how you come in. And again, you have another 8 with what you're leaving the month with, 8 of Cups. Again, we're talking about more boundaries and strength, but you come in with Emperor energy. So this is quite a feeling of authority, right? You have a definite sense of authority coming in, stability coming in. You know, the Emperor brings order to chaos. And I'm going to say that I also believe that perhaps this is a Leo who has had quite a lot of chaotic relationships or connections with people. And when I mean chaotic, just not sure, you know, where they're going, where they're at. Do you want them? Do you not want them? You know what I mean? Just a lot of uncertainty. And I think that this April, you're coming in with Emperor energy because you're coming in with a real desire to have a certain structure to, and a certain amount of, I want to say, order, right? To achieving what you want. It could be that maybe you've been dating too much. Maybe you've been dating multiple people in the last, like, I don't know, 6 months to a year. Or maybe you've had multiple different relationships with people and they've all been kind of like wishy-washy or what have you. So that's what I mean by the chaos and maybe lack of focus. Again, you're coming into this month with this strong focus. You round off with an 8 of Cups, which is... by the end of April, a lot of you are going to be walking away from some of these connections you have that you realize are just kind of diffusing your energy. Sometimes it's better to focus on just a handful of good friends than a bunch of people, right? Sometimes it's better to focus on just like a couple of people that you're entertaining, having a relationship with, than a lot of people. And certainly, and I'm not saying that that's what you're doing, that you're necessarily dating around, but what I am saying is that this month, you're really kind of paring down or getting rid of any unnecessary excess relationships that aren't serving to give you what you need. So you're walking away with that 8 of Cups, a lot of you. Certainly walking away from maybe even long-term relationships that you realize are never going to give you that Ace of Cups that you want. Coming into the month, you have a really new idea about everything. And again, this reading is kind of a love reading in a sense. It's more about your outlook on love, right? Because we have a cup card at the center rounding off with such a strong cup card. But you do come into the month with another ace. So this is a feeling, Leo, to me that this is a real change for you. Not only is there a change in your outlook towards your love life, but I think there's just a general change in your outlook in terms of your psyche and your personality in general. Ace of Swords sees a lot more clearly. I think you get a lot more understanding of where you're at right now. You're seeing things a lot clearer. It could be also that because you are pulling away, you've been separated from, or you're separating from some people, and you're changing sort of your, I want to say, your relationships a little bit, right? That you're getting a lot more clarity this month. You're coming in with that. You're met with the Ace of Pentacles, and this is a feeling of really being active and working a lot and being very grounded. For some of you Leos, it's going to feel like a really strong grounding this month as well. Especially for some of you who have had a chaotic sort of love life in the recent past, you're going to feel much more sort of grounded and, I want to say, working towards a kind of constant good space. Instead of a chaotic space, working towards a more constant, grounded, good space, right? You're going to be quite busy this month. Page of Pentacles. A lot of activity is coming your way. Certainly with regard to your work or your career or whatever it is you do for business or money, that's going to be quite consistent and active. And you're going to also be quite clear-headed in that area also. Again, I don't think you're focusing on love per se, but that is your attitude going forward. And it's one of the main areas of your life that you are focusing on, even though your other area of life, which is your career and, you know, whatever it is you do for work, there's also going to be a lot of clarity coming in that area as well. And I think this is all coming from the same place. In general, this is definitely a Leo who's not compromising. And, you know, the strongest card here is that King of Wands in your subconscious, urging you on to manifest your particular goal and vision. You worry about finances in general, though, this month. Okay, and so this is something that's really taking up a lot of your energy with this Five of Pentacles. Some of you are certainly worrying about having to rebuild. And this is really your worst fear this month, I think. You know, this is a position for fears and dreams, but in this case we have a fear. And so for a lot of you Leos, you're definitely going to be, you know, worrying about finances and financial stability. Some of you will some of you will actually experience a bit of a setback, or you may have been coming from a bit of a setback recently in the previous months. And in any case, some of you have a lot of anxiety about possibly having to start from scratch again. But the one thing with the Five of Pentacles is that even if you're starting from scratch, you generally are going to be springboarding ahead a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of springboarding ahead once you work out of this kind of difficult space here. Yeah, we got two, Rock and Rob, hey, yeah, we got two aces. This is the page, so we have two aces, but I wouldn't be surprised if another one comes out. By the end of the month, of course, this is what I've been talking about, that Ace of Cups, right? Ace of Cups and Four of Wands. So in any case, you bring in this new love connection. And I want to say it's going to be something that is very much in line with the vision that you have for yourself. I think it's very much an attitude of, if you don't get the kind of connection that you've been looking and searching or desiring, you're happy to not have any connection at all. And that determination to that ends up bringing in exactly what you've been looking for. Right? You're just not willing to entertain nonsense. I like it, Leo. I like it. It feels like a real determination to remain committed, you know, to your passion and to what you want for your life. Some of you may have even come out of some difficult relationships that have made you really resolve to this idea that you just will not, right? You're just not going to get into another relationship unless it is exactly what you want. the way you want it. And so you're holding out for that, you know. There's your Six of Swords. So this is interesting. More journeying towards harmony. There's your King of Wands has come out over the King of Wands. So again, I said this was the strongest card in your reading, and it's getting reaffirmed. You have a Nine of Wands, and you have a Five of Wands, another power struggle, and a Hierophant. So there's your commitment. It could be, of course, that what you're really trying to call in is the type of relationship that's going to be committed. This is interesting. Again, you have some more power struggle numbers. Another 5 here. I'm going to put that there like that. All right, guys. So you have a Six of Swords coming out over that Sun, right? So it's a desire to move towards harmony, certainly. And this is the clarity that you're getting this month, right? So it's the intention to move away from negativity, strife, lower vibration connections. Once you make that intention, when you make that intention and you say, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to, like, you know, feel sorry, fall back, connect with people I know I shouldn't connect with, exes, connect with, you know, interact with people on a certain level that I know I'm just going to be unhappy with. No, I'm going to make that commitment to focus and orient my attention towards harmony, towards people that are like-minded. This is the clarity that you get, and it's almost like you really understand the law of attraction comes right in for you this month as an understanding. Of course, like I said, King of Wands is the strongest card because he's really the one in your subconscious urging you on. And of course, here we have the King of Wands coming out on top of the King of Wands. So again, this is just to let you know that, yes, this month is all about your vision, Leo. Your vision for your love life, your vision for your career, your vision for your life. Maintain it, work towards it, do not compromise it. No matter how outlandish it may seem with that Seven of Cups, or people may tell you you're being unrealistic, right? Or what have you. This could be one of the reasons why you've got so much Eight of Wands coming in. It could be that you have certain friends, family, social people, you know, people in your social group. They may all be coming in for you, trying to get you to doubt your position. Because Seven of Cups, like I said, is a very sort of idealized vision of what we want. It's real fairy tale, you know, daydream. But if you actually, I've said this before, if you make the right decisions and take the right intentional steps to fostering this wish or dream for yourself, it is possible. And it could very well be that for you, you may have a lot of people with this Eight of Wands trying to get you to doubt yourself, and yet you say, Again, if you put the boundaries in place, because Eight of Wands is about putting boundaries in, put in boundaries with these people, walk away from those that you really don't need to be interacting with. This pulling back of your energy will exactly get you what you've been wanting, what you've been having that ambition for, that Ace of Cups. Coming in, we have a Nine of Wands. Yes, it has been quite a struggle for you. Some of you have come from a period where you've carried a lot of burdens. Nine of Wands is that last little push through, hey, Patty Cakes, that last little push through. Hello, Susan Drake. I only just looked over on my computer now and saw those names. Sorry. Nine of Wands is that last little energy, right? I believe it's Moon and Sagittarius energy. We're talking about pushing through, right? You know you're almost there where you want to be. You have to just remain vigilant. It's the last little sort of oomph, right? And so you're staying strong with that Emperor. And I think for some of you, this reading is coming up because you have come from a difficult place in all areas of your life. And it's like you're just not willing to compromise anymore, right? Now, here we have this Five of Wands coming in. Again, the Five of Wands is coming in over that Eight of Cups to remind you exactly why you need to walk away from some of these connections. Five of Wands indicates struggle, power struggle. Five of Wands is a competitive power struggle that we have. So for some of you, that's the struggle you're walking away from. You're saying, no, fuck that. I'm done. I'm done competing with you. I'm done constantly going back and forth. You can see them arguing back and forth and back and forth. The bickering and it's like you're done. Eight of Cups. So some of you, this is important. This is the important intentional step that you take this month in April to actually, and I want to say physically, mentally, emotionally get away from this connection. It's these steps that some of you Leos are making that's going to exactly call in what you want. If you can be, I want to say, confident and brave enough to cut off these relationships that really don't serve you, even though they may in the short term for a few minutes make you happy or give you something, you know, that's satisfactory. In the long term, there's struggle. In the long term, these individuals who keep coming in with all of these sort of mixed messages need to be put outside the boundary also. All of this intentional decision making that you will do this month in April towards a more harmonious life and environment is exactly what's laying the groundwork to bring in the love that you want. It's all about reshifting your focus, and you're doing it this month. It's all about your passion right here, and you're remaining true to your passion this month. Very interesting reading. This is a reading for definitely a Leo who's understanding the nature, and you're really getting the nature behind shifting your focus, right? And bringing in what you desire, right? Truly understanding that shifting your focus means shifting your focus in all ways, right? To bring in what you desire. Very nice, Leo. Strong reading. The Hierophant is here at the bottom of this deck, and you have a Four of Wands at the bottom of the other deck, indicating to me, I think some of you are definitely going to be coming out of this with a strong love connection with someone that will very quickly move to a position of commitment. This is not just a random Ace of Cups. This is an Ace of Cups truly bringing in what you desire for your life. King of Wands. Very nice, very nice, very nice. All right, guys. I love you so much. I am going to call it a reading, right? We're 21 minutes in. That's not too long. I don't want these to go too long. Please don't forget, yes, I'm giving this away. The April giveaway is the Beautiful Creatures Tarot deck, right? Check out the winner video for March. That is announcing the March winner, which I put up today. I'm still waiting for that person to get back to me. I hope they get back to me. I'll have to pick a new winner if they don't. I'll give them like a while to get back. But in any case, that's the deck that I'm giving away. Thank you for watching my reading. Thank you for stopping by. Patty Cakes, thank you so much. Rockin' Rob, thank you so, so much. My lovely Leos. Let me see. Do I have any Leos out there? Patty Cakes, you're my Leo. I'm going to give you your shout out on the love reading too. But I'm just... And Dinah Morris, you're another Leo. I'm going to just give you your shout outs on the generals. But certainly for the love readings, I'm going to have your back for those. All right, guys. But for right now, I'm just going to say have a wonderful, wonderful April. And I shall see you guys in the next Leo reading. Bye. Love you too. Mean it.